We are going to make something called Kaadha. It's a traditional Indian Ayurvedic tea. Almost every household in India makes something similar. So when you're sick, or if the weather's cold, or you're snowed in, or it's raining and you don't want to leave the house, Kaadha should be something that you can whip up with what you have at home. It shouldn't be exotic. I have whole peppercorn here. I am gonna crush it and add it to my Kaadha. I like it because it happens to release its oils when you need it to. Then there's cloves. You can use whole cloves or whole or clove powder. I have a pinch of sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, you know, any old salt will do. I have some ginger. It's about 1 inch long, maybe twice the thickness of my thumb. It really doesn't have to be exact. It can be per your taste. And this is a sugar called jaggery. It's a very common ingredient in Indian cooking. It's basically unprocessed cane sugar. I'm using Italian basil. The traditional recipe calls for tulsi, which is holy basil. Holy basil tends to be, the leaves tend to be a little furrier, and it has a different flavor. And tulsi is traditionally used for coughs, colds, bronchitis, congestion. I don't have it, so what do I use? I'm using Italian basil. It's different. It's going to have different properties, but similar, and it's okay. The lemongrass that I took from my garden is completely optional. It's just a fun twist. It makes the tea smell nice, taste nice. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. Lemongrass optional. Jaggery can be brown sugar, pepper, cloves, salt, ginger, and basil. So for 2 people, for 2 cups, I'm going to use 4 cups of water. So let's throw in the cloves and black pepper, our salt, pinch of salt, the ginger, the lemongrass, the jaggery, finally the basil leaves. The tulsi leaves. What we're going to do is boil this down to half the volume. So the flavors are going to get concentrated. If you are sensitive to spice, I suggest going easy on the peppercorn and the cloves. Maybe just using 5 or 6 cloves for 2 people, and maybe 5 or 6 peppercorns for 2 people. So for me, Ayurveda has become a way of life. It's something that was always in the background just because of the culture I come from, passed down from my parents, my mother, my father, my grandparents. It was always part of the cooking. It was always there in the background. It's so gratifying when it's something that you can take from your own garden or from your own little balcony in your apartment or in a little potted plant from the sill and take it and say, I planted this, I put my love and energy into this, and I'm going to now use this, the energy and the almost the divinity of this herb to heal me and heal my family.